Hello there and welcome to Star Wars 1000. Star Wars question of the day, who are the Skeleton Crew? We know we will be seeing the Skeleton Crew in the TV series, The Skeleton Crew, which is supposed to take place in the era between episodes 6 and 7. Other details about the show have been released, like how it's supposed to be like Stranger Things in space, which sounds pretty interesting, and also Jude Law is supposed to be in this TV series as well, and it's also being created by Jon Watts, which all sounds pretty exciting. So who are the Skeleton Crew? What does the Skeleton Crew even mean? Like, is there some deeper meaning to it, or is that just the crew of their name? My theory is the Skeleton Crew could be related to the Ghost Crew. Maybe they rebranded after the Empire fell and now they're just called the Skeleton Crew, and maybe Hera and Jacen are part of the Skeleton Crew. Maybe they recruit some kids, because we know the show's going to be mainly about 10-year-olds, I believe they said, or a little bit, maybe a little older than 10. Also, it could be possible that Jacen Syndulla could be part of the crew. Maybe the series is about protecting him or protecting someone, because it seems like there's a theme throughout all these shows that they have to protect something. Maybe they're going to be protecting someone in this series, maybe a child like in Stranger Things, because they did say the show would be like that. Also, there's probably going to be some Force sensitives part of the crew as well, because almost every Star Wars project has some sort of Force sensitive in it. If Jacen Syndulla would be part of the crew, then he's going to be obviously Force sensitive, as his father was. And like I said earlier, Jude Law will be in the series, and he could be part of the crew as well, or maybe he could play the villain. Anything is possible with this series, and we don't know really anything about the Skeleton Crew. This is just mainly all speculation. It could be possible that the Skeleton Crew is just a group of pirates going around the galaxy doing some fun adventures. But the series was described to be pretty dark, so I don't think it's going to be just adventures. I think there's going to be some sort of dark thing going on in the show, and I'm not really sure what the Skeleton Crew could mean or how important they could be for the rest of all the other Mando shows that are connected in between the episodes of 6 and 7 that's supposedly leading up to this big epic event of maybe some sort of crossover. I believe that this event could be the recreation of the Thrawn trilogy for the canon. How would the Skeleton Crew play a part of that? I'm not really sure, because like I said, we don't know really anything. But if someone from the Skeleton Crew is really important, maybe they have to protect them, like the Mandalorian had to protect Grogu. That could be possible as well. But I'm leaning towards that this could be the Ghost Crew just rebranded as the Skeleton Crew, and maybe Hera will be the main character of the show. Jude Law could be like the villain, or maybe part of the Skeleton Crew as well, along with Jacen Syndulla being part of the series. And then you're going to have 3 other children as well, or 3 or 4. I think altogether there's 5 children as part of the Skeleton Crew. A lot of that was rumors and leaks, not anything 100% confirmed. And I do wonder why the Skeleton Crew is so important and that needs to be told in a TV series. Obviously, the show will be interesting, and they will make the concept of the Skeleton Crew very interesting and important to the overall Mandoverse type of stories going on in between the events of 6 and 7. But if it's not related to the Ghost Crew, then I don't see how they're so important that they need a TV series. But I have to wait and find out, and I'm excited. It's just something that's happening in between episodes 6 and 7, and it's going to be made by Dave Filoni and Jon Favreau, with Jon Watts show running the entire series, which is all sounds really exciting, and I can't wait to see them. And I really wonder what the Skeleton Crew even means. Like, why do they call themselves the Skeleton Crew? Maybe there's no deeper meaning and I'm just looking too much into it, but I was just very curious of what the Skeleton Crew could even mean, and maybe they could be related to the Ghost Crew. I'm probably thinking way too far into it, and it's probably nothing to do with the Ghost Crew or Hera Syndulla or Jacen. It's possible that Jude Law is some Jedi or some old Jedi from the Order 66 days, and he's just took up these kids and now is raising them and part of the Skeleton Crew. That could be possible as well. I'm very curious what everyone else thinks of what the Skeleton Crew could be, and it's not really being talked about right now, and I guess it's because we really know nothing about the Skeleton Crew in general. All that was pitched was Stranger Things in the Star Wars universe, which is not really anything to go off except being about a bunch of kids doing something cool. I do hope Jude Law will end up being a good guy, because I think he makes a better good guy in movies than being a bad guy. And I'm probably just saying this because I saw Fantastic Beasts, and I thought he was a great Dumbledore, a great good guy. I think it would be pretty cool to see Jude Law with a lightsaber, so maybe he could be some sort of Force user in the series as well. But I'm going to go with the theory that it's going to be related to something with the Ghost Crew, and Hera Syndulla and Jacen will be the main characters, and Jude Law will play a part in the series as well. And this video could age really badly. I could be completely wrong, and that's always possible as well. So to wrap up the video, may the Force be with you always.